Every single year in Dragon Ball Legends, they add something new, like a new ability, or a time stop ability, or a new way to revive, like a comeback, or a succession mechanic. It's always new every single year. New ways to one-shot someone is always different. Now today, I'm going to go over abilities or things Dragon Ball Legends could add to the game that could change the game in so many ways, that could break the game or save the game, and are just some things that Dragon Ball Legends should and should never add. Let's get into it. Also, LF and Ultra Red Pan, I'm just saying, like, they should definitely add that. She could break the game, but whatever. Starting off with something that I think should be added, and that is some sort of way for you, even to be in a combo, you could still somehow block the combo. Let's say you face someone, you're putting it to an 80-90 combo, and they just keep switching. Now, I know now, once you get into like a 60-70 combo, your substitution counts no longer go down, which like forces you to drop combo, so it's really good. You lose ki, you get like card draw speed negative. It's just like, it's great, it's absolutely awesome. But some units can just still combo forever, like Super Saiyan 3 or Vegito Blue. As long as you even have one of them on the field and a green card spawner on the bench, you don't have to switch to them, you can literally combo forever. So in my opinion, a combo stopper would be great. Let's say you're in a combo, they're putting you towards 90, right? And you know nothing to do. So you click this little button, maybe each character has it once, or maybe you can only do it 3 times in all for all characters combined, and he'll just like block, or give you some sort of new animation, kind of like a clash animation. It gives you that, so it gives you a chance to stop the combo, but it also gives them a chance to do the combo all over again. There's a 50-50 chance there, or you just like stop combo right then and there, you stop the combo, nothing to do about it, you just stop the combo. That right there could change the game on a whole nother level, and honestly, I don't know why they wouldn't do this. I mean, yeah, the whole no more substitution counts going down thing, less ki, less card draw speed, I get it, that's great and all. But I mean, I feel like you can do some crazy animations with some characters, basically in a cover change, but mid-combo? I mean, like, bro, that'd be awesome. Why aren't they doing that? Let's move on to the next ability, but this one I have next, this one could be broken. Now, this one may be a bit of a stretch, and if Dragon Ball Legends is even here after 10 years, I doubt they'll even do this after the 10 years. And that is a unit that literally cannot die. Let's just say he has infinite amount of indestructibilities, right? So he literally just cannot die. Imagine the things that. Now, obviously, they're not going to do this with an Ultra Legends Limited. They probably do this with like an Extreme or Sparking, where they can literally just, they can't combo, they can't rush, they don't even have great animations. Their whole sole purpose in life is they just cannot die. They'll be at 1 HP literally forever. Now, will this ever happen? I 100% doubt. The combo blocking thing, I think, has like an 85% chance of happening in the next 5 years. A literally indestructible unit is not going to happen for at least 10 years. Because a unit that literally cannot die defeats the whole purpose of winning a game. And also, there's some loopholes to it. Like, how would you beat the character? Like, would you win if he's last man standing? So you just have to win the game right then and there because you can't kill him? Or like, do you guarantee win the match? Like what's gonna happen? There's just so many loopholes around it that I don't know how they're gonna do that. But if they somehow do that, that is gonna be the #1 most used unit of all time forever in Dragon Ball Legends, because his viability is gonna go and bust all over the screen, because that's how broken he would be. Following that, which is another broken thing but definitely could be added, is a guaranteed one-shot. Now, I know we basically had that, like the old LF Vegito Blue, or Ultra Vegito Blue, or UG4, Ultra Majin Vegeta. There are tons of ways you can watch Ultra Beast Gohan, Blue Beast Gohan, they could all one-shot you. But there is a tiny chance that you could live that attack. Imagine a attack that takes maybe like, I don't know, 160 timer counts. So you literally have 20 timer counts left in the game to use it. So it's super hard to get. You have to activate some sort of abilities like greens being able to get it, do some blues, take damage, let a ditch happen, do all that, but they literally cannot live the move. It is a guaranteed kill. Now, I'm not saying once you click it, like you're just dead there and there. I'm saying like there is a chance that you take a quick attack and ruin it, just like a beast cannon, or maybe like the time skip ability, that can be there. But imagine something that can guarantee one-shot you. Right then and there, guaranteed. You land it, no matter how much HP you have, no matter less HP he has, no matter how many damage buffs, no matter what, it would guarantee one-shot you. This definitely has a pretty high chance, I'd say like a 50% chance of happening in the next 5 years. It is just a super hard thing to do, because that unit would skyrocket. You'd have to make him like not tanky, not combo, give him some really bad things in his kit, so he can make it a bit more balanced, because that guaranteed one-shot, no matter how many debuffs you give that thing, maybe it takes the whole match or these things, people are going to find ways to get it super quickly and abuse it. And like I said, I love to use and abuse, but sometimes you cannot use and abuse unless you have baby oil. then that can change. Next isn't really an ability, but more of just a character type thing, and that is a triple or quadruple type of tag switch character. Now, we all have the first character, you know, he's a lonely character with no friends, no family, kind of like me. But also, there's a switch character with like tag Super Saiyan Blue, Goku, and Vegeta that fuse, you know, they're a tag switch. But I'm talking about unit that you can tag switch more than 2 times. Like you can tag that to Vegeta, then you can go to Trunks, then you can go to Goku, then you can go to Broly. You know, all those type of things. Obviously, they won't be able to fuse because that's not how it works. But it'd be pretty cool. Now, this definitely has like a 75% chance of happening in the next 5 years. I mean, it's something that a lot of people want, something that I want. The only problem with that is you literally can't fuse with them because no one fuses with 3 fingers. I mean 3 people, so you can't really like do that. So it kind of ruined that ability whole thing. And like, I don't really know how they really like do that. I mean, they could be extremely broken, or maybe it takes extra amount of cards to be able to switch, or maybe less amount of cards to be able to switch. There's just a lot of weird loopholes around it. I mean, like, does it go in order? Can you pick who to switch to? That would be pretty crazy. Maybe one unit's tanky, one combos forever, one does damage. You know, they could all have different abilities and all that. That right there would be pretty crazy. And I'm really hoping for it to happen, but I mean, it's pretty rare. But I love that to happen. It has like a 70-75. Next is basically a 2 thing, and that is ultra finishes, like a legendary finish, but for ultras and for legend limiteds to have 2 legendary finishes. Now, none of these are a thing. There is no way to get 2 legendary finishes in a game in general. It's literally not possible. But imagine one unit, let's say a Super Saiyan Goku for some reason. Let's say he can get multiple ultimates, or let's say you can do a legendary finish with a blue card, or legendary finish with an ultimate, or maybe when you kill him with the ultimate, it's a 50-50 chance or 25-75% chance on which animation you can get for the LF. That would be crazy. Ultra legendary finish, same thing as an LF, use an ultimate or a blue card, I guess. You know, it's the same exact thing. But I mean, if I were to pick one, I would pick 2 legendary finishes for one LF character. I know everyone wants an ultra finish, but imagine being able to pick which LF you can get for a legendary finish. It just adds so much variety to some characters. Even if they remake some for some characters like they did with the Legends Limited Beerus, that would blow up this game so much. Imagine if they can fuse too, so you can do an LF with the tags, and then you can do another LF but with the fusion. That might be your best chance to have like a 60, maybe 40 to 60% chance of happening within the next 5 years. It's just something I don't know how they do it, but if they did, it would blow up. Like a blow pan. I mean, pan blows me. Wait, either way, it's terrible. Now, before I get to the last one, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and comment what crazy abilities Dragon Ball Legends should add, because there are a lot. And before I get to the last one, I'm going to add a few tiny little ones that Dragon Ball Legends could add, like 3 or 4, just tiny little ones that they should add. And that would completely change the game, make the game pretty fun and interesting. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. And guys, tell me, which abilities are you hoping for the 7th anniversary, or maybe in the future? Let me know. I'm purely interested. And if anyone wants to talk about Pan, you know, just hit me up, you know, I'll be right there. But anyways, like I said, before I get to the big one, pause, I'm going to talk about a few tiny ones. And that is some sort of way to steal your opponent's health. So let's say, right, you have a green card and you get combo for a very long time. You have maybe 500,000 health. Your opponent has 2 to 3 million. You click on the green card and you literally can switch health. This is something that probably cannot happen because that's how broken it is. But imagine someone combos you forever and ever, and they're so excited that that unit is so low. And then you click on a green card and y'all switch health. Or maybe that's too far and maybe you just heal right back to full. But that would be right then and there just crazy. You click on a green card, switch health. I mean, that's crazy. Let's move on to the next little small one I have. Next little small one I have is just a unit that can heal the full after a certain amount of timer counts. Now, I know the purple Android 17, I believe, does something like that after like 60 or 20 timer counts or something like that. He heals like 80, 60%, something like that, which is great. But imagine, you know, the whole match goes by, maybe 80 to 100 timer counts go by, and you're like, okay, so I have this unit low and I have this unit at high, and when you go to that unit and the timer counts, you know, get to that timer count, you heal back to full. This is something that they can definitely add. It has a high chance because it's not anything super broken, but can definitely be used in some strategic plays, and I think it would be pretty cool. Let's move on to the last little small one before the big one goes inside me. I mean, what? The last little small one I have is just a way that can be pretty cool. That is a multiple transforming unit or a multiple reviving unit. Now, transforming definitely has a higher chance, but imagine going through all the Super Saiyan forms for Goku. First, you transform to Super Saiyan 2, or you can go Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4, and go all the way up to MEY. That would be crazy. It obviously take a long time to get there, and each one could have a little buff. But as you get higher, you obviously get an extremely strong unit. This unit would probably not do very well, to be honest with you, because you start off in base Goku, and then after a while, of course, you know, the unit could be really bad, and then he can be good, but Like I said, the biggest problem with unit nowadays is they get really good too late into the game. And that's what would kill this unit pretty quickly, but it's a pretty cool hype unit. You know, same thing for the revival. You literally have to let him die to get stronger. I mean, maybe he just revives twice or 3 times. You know, I don't know how that would work. You revive into a different unit each time. But, I mean, it could work, right? I mean, Pan, please. And lastly, for the big one to go inside me, I have the ability to copy a unit. Literally just steal everything. Now, I know, like, Captain Ginyu and all different kinds of units like that can steal the opponent's body, you know, or copy some moves, or just, like, lock them away. I'm talking about, let's say you don't have this Ultra, right? Let's say Ultra Hit, or Ultra Super Saiyan Goku, and you don't, for some reason, don't have those units. You get this Sparking Legend Limited or Ultra, and with some sort of new card they add into the game, you literally steal that unit. I mean, you get their ultimate, their abilities, their card draw speed, their damage, their kit. You literally become the unit. Now, they're obviously going to have to add some downplay. Let's say he doesn't get much health, or, you know, he doesn't do as much damage. But literally, imagine the ability. You don't have Ultra Hit, but you have this unit. You pop this card or whatever, and if you land it, you literally get Ultra Hit, and you can do the time stop on Ultra Hit when you're not even Ultra Hit. Bro, the ability to copy a unit just like that would be crazy. This has like a 30-40% chance happening in the next 5 years. This is definitely not going to happen for a long time. But if it did, I'd use this on so many Pan units. I would want it to come into real life just so I can abuse Pan. But guys, like I said, subscribe. Let me know if I missed any. Let me know what abilities you guys want. Comment down below. Like the video. Remember, if y'all want to talk about Pan, just let me know. I'm right here. Also, who you guys waiting for the 7th anniversary? Hey, tag Goku and hit. I'm ready for you to come. Wait, what?